Tell me what you think, but personally, I'd rather see us working away from Andrews down here at the goal line. I'm pretty sure that connection's going to be there. What I do like on this play has to do with the defense. I think the Ravens' young linebackers show up on this, and Hamilton shows up here very well as well. This is Armour Davis. Outside leverage on Andrews. You see the check from Hamilton, and then kind of moving to break under. This in-breaking route by Andrews. Pretty sure that's Lamar. Almost pulls the trigger on this. Thinks better of it. Pulls it down. This is Diego Fagot covering likely. Jamming him up here. Maybe an opportunity to get him the football. But good coverage by this linebacker. Right here, nice job by Hamilton, Armour Davis. You see Zakoby McClain out wide on Duvernay. I'd like to see us be able to win that matchup. This is, I believe, Josh Ross, the inside linebacker, picking up Hill. Really good coverage. This is a nice throw, finding Bateman, but I don't think this flies in game. You can see the rush kind of gives up, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't rather see the Ravens take a shot here on the outside with Bateman, or this is a matchup you would hope Duvernay can win. Why not see if he can win it in practice? I did a video on Jeremiah Moon, and he struck me as someone who's very raw, but have to admit, in this practice, he showed up a little bit. Now, he is raw in the sense that he has he has a lot of work to do in terms of using his hands as a pass rusher, but he's got these long arms and very explosive off the ball. You see that here against Fa'alele. Really long arms as well, and you could see that several times in this practice where he's able to get his hands into the chest of a left tackle and of a right tackle and drive them back. So he's got long arms, super athletic and explosive off the ball in a straight line, and I thought he looked pretty good in his drops Saturday as well. As I mentioned, he does need to develop some counters and work on his hands, but he's someone that I thought showed up and stood out a little bit on this Saturday's practice. Not a good-looking play by the offense here, but there are some positives. I do like what we see out of Beatty in terms of his protection. Watch him square up in B-gap. We see that fourth rusher comes from the second level, and Hayes drops. We'll talk about him in a second. Squares up. Zeitler picks him up, and now he's going to run to the flat. Watch him chip on the outside. Very effective chip as Moses appears beaten to me. Quarterback has an opportunity here to flip the football to him, it looks like. Just really awkward looking play by the offense here. Not good. Hayes, we said we'd mentioned him. Again, really cool to see a four-man pressure, just a creeper from the second level. And Hayes takes away that read. I do like the outside rush here by Means. This does put me in the mind of Pernell McPhee. Just violent hands, and he beats the tackle. Nice little chip, as I mentioned. Watch it again. Here Lamar hits Justice Hill on this arrow. Looks like he might bobble it a little bit, but he does look very, very quick coming out of the backfield. Like to see Means get a better reroute here on Andrews off the ball. If we watch the quarterback's eyes, I think he picks up something very subtle here. The Ravens send initially an extra man in pressure, and it looks like some kind of stunt. There's a couple interesting things I'd like to point out about that. You can see that Queen, when he disengages, is not watching the quarterback. He's looking to come up here outside the center. Watch how Linderbaum picks him up, makes him go wide. The other thing is Lamar reads that as a potential drop. I think he sees Queen dropping here under Mark's route. comes off that quickly, hits the arrow. I think he reads Clark coming across the field here as well. So that's a nice decision, nice quick decision, a good read by the quarterback.